Hey guys, so I was just took this amazing class about wrist strength and a whole lot of other stuff, but I wanted to share a couple of the exercises that we did to help with wrist pain. It's something I hear a lot in yoga class with down dogs and planks and all of that. And of course we use those moves in plyo and bar and any warm up and cool down stretch that you've ever done. And especially now as we're typing more, it can feel really nice to strengthen your wrists and your fingers even a little bit. So go ahead and make tight fists, and we're gonna make circles in one direction and not just like flopping them around, like really getting into the juicy circle, like really pressing all the way through, all the way around a few times, big circles, and if it feels like, what? You're doing it right, because to me it feels totally ridiculous. All right, and then switch directions. And you can do all of these as long as you want to. So that's wrist circles, no biggie there, right? Okay, so now open your arms wide and flex in like Popeye, I don't know. And then pull your hands in towards your biceps. So really also then flexing in your wrists. And slowly keeping this bend in the wrist, slowly open your arms to horizontal. And I bet you're feeling something right now. Here, I'll make it so you can see my hand. And if it's too much, stop anywhere in. Whew. Nice. All right, let's do that one more time. Come into biceps. Pull your hands in towards your biceps. And then keeping that flex, open your arms out. So you should be getting a real nice stretch here on the outside of the forearm. Open slow, open slow, open slow. Oh yeah, do that a few more times. Good. And then the last one for your fingers, take your fingers and flick, like you're flicking water off. Fast, hard, and for longer than you want to do it. So just keep flicking. We're not here, but with the fingers. There's a lot of little muscles in there. And when you're in down dog or plank or any of those, you really want to be pressing through the fingers all the way to the fingerprint, the fingerprint, that's what it's called. So we're stretching and working open those muscles. Keep going. Flick. Flick. Your hands maybe are feeling like, what? Yeah, it's not the best feeling I've ever had in the world, but really, really good. All right, let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, put your hands down in your lap for a sec. Notice what you feel. To me, my fingers are sort of tingly. I feel warmth in here. That's all good. We want to be building that up. So the last thing you can do is if you press, so this is my elbow here, if you press in here, I like to go this way with my thumb, you'll find probably a tender spot, and that's sort of the opposite, this is not anatomically correct, but sort of the opposite of the muscle that runs down the length of your arm. And you can press and rub on that point, ooh, a little bit. If it feels super tender, that's probably because you've got tight wrists, so we want to, well, I'm rubbing right here. We want to relax out that spot. And the last thing I just wanted to mention to you is if we were to take our hands together and open them, they're not really at a 90 degree, right? I mean, you can make it so. It's not quite. But if you think about when you're in plank or down dog, tabletop even, that's another good one, we're really in 90 degrees. So that's when, I should have grabbed something. It's not a good example, but if I had a little cushion nearby, having the heel of your hand on that cushion and then your fingers, and make sure your thumb are off it on the mat. So the heel of the hand here is a little bit higher. That way you're softening that angle there in the wrist. It can feel really good. All right, so strengthen your wrist. Circles one way, circle the other. Biceps, open, flick. And then you can rub that one little spot. All right, let me know how it feels and if it helps, or if you're like, what the heck, Leah? Again, now I gotta work my wrists. Coming to you live from Powerful Fitness, wrists. We're gonna have a whole wrist class. All right, I'm gonna go because now I'm getting silly. All right, bye guys.